Bonjour, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to see you today for another perfume review. And today, this is the perfect day to review this perfume because it's exactly like the weather in Paris right now. Really luminous, bright, this beautiful sun came out today. So I'm so happy to review this frivolous, a little bit eccentric, warm, luminous like the sun, very joyful perfume. It's a beautiful, warm, spicy, oriental perfume. Very complex because there's a lot of different blended ingredients. But the direction, it's warm, spicy, floral, very oriental, eccentric perfume. This is a very niche, rare perfume because unfortunately Christian Lacroix, you know, the perfume of Christian Lacroix are discontinued right now. But you might find a lot of different bottles on Etsy, eBay. So happy to review today Christian Lacroix. C'est la vie by Christian Lacroix. Let me see this beautiful bottle. Look at how, you know, eccentric is it. So the shape of a bottle reminds of the, you know, the hips of a woman, and you have this very eccentric cap. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's a very beautiful bottle. I got a sample, vintage one by the way, from the 90s. The big sample is exactly like the small one. So it's a beautiful perfume, beautiful design. You know, Christian Lacroix, I like to review Christian Lacroix perfume because they are very unique, very a lot of character perfume. But to define this perfume, I'm gonna say it's a lingering fragrance, very warm, very warm, bright, spicy, very spicy notes. It's a fruity benzoin, you know, notes, and sometimes the dry down of this perfume turn to very floral, woodsy fragrance. So that's why, you know, it's a very complex perfume, and yes, it can really fooling you. It's very, you know, very intriguing for me how this perfume can really fool you. So now, if I have to define this perfume in just 3 words, I will say it's a very bright perfume. Frivolous, there's something very light in this perfume, super joyful, super frivolous, but it's a compliment for me. And this perfume is a little bit intoxicating for me. You're gonna find this very strong scent from the 80s, so there's something very deep, very intense, especially in the dry down of this perfume. You're gonna find very deep oriental notes, and you're gonna find all this brightness, the eccentricity of this perfume in the raspberry, the benzoin, the ylang, the tuberose, the heliotrope, and the vanilla. So this is all these fruity notes, oriental notes combined makes this perfume so bright, so luminous. I love to wear this perfume, you know, when I feel super joyful in a very good day. This perfume can really bring you up or warm you up, especially during very winter cold weather. So very joyful and luminous perfume. So second definition, this perfume is frivolous. Very frivolous because there's so many directions into this perfume. There's a lot of different ingredients, so very complex perfume. But like I said, this perfume really transforms itself on the skin, and depending on the dry down also, the direction of this perfume can be very different. So sometimes you have this very fruity opening note, a little bit fresh also, have this very fruity, sweet, but sweet dry sweet, not too super sweety, very soft, very on the dry side of the sweetness. And after it turns to a very floral, amber floral direction, and on the dry down you have this very deep, intense oriental notes with the amber, the benzoin, so gives something very deep. Third, I'm gonna say it's intoxicating because some people find that this perfume is the flip side of Poison from Dior. So I know Poison, I'm not gonna say I know Poison a lot, but I never wear this perfume, but I know very well this smell, and I used to love to smell Poison by Dior, but not really love to wear this perfume. It's not my type. For me, Poison is too intoxicating, too deep, too intense. It's something not really elegant for me. It's a little bit too aggressive for me. It's not my kind of perfume I like. I think Poison lacks a different, a little bit of complexity or sophistication in the dry, deep, intoxicating direction of this perfume. But I'm not going to say it's intoxicating like Poison. The direction is very different. There's more flower notes than Poison. There's also, you know, there's more fruity notes on the opening. Poison doesn't have this complexity or this sophistication. But yes, there's something super intoxicating with this perfume, probably because you're gonna find these woodsy, mossy notes on the base, on the dry down. So the dry down of this perfume is intoxicating, but for me, very sophisticated, intoxicated smell. Poison, for example, is very moody. For me, there's something very too moody for me in Poison. In this one, it's a very upbeat, intoxicating side, very breezy. There's a lot of brightness in the intoxicating side of this perfume. But yes, if you love, you know, very deep oriental, a little bit intoxicating, also like for example Boucheron. I think Boucheron, it's one of my favorite oriental. There's something very intoxicating in the Boucheron, especially in the dry down. It's very intense. It's exactly the same direction for this one on the dry down. So it's super interesting, you know, how this perfume combine, you know, eccentricity, brightness, intoxicating direction. So I love this perfume combine different direction, you know, very eccentric, very warm, very bright, and at the same time very intoxicating, very intense. So let's start to smell this beautiful perfume, C'est la vie by Christian Lacroix. I love Christian Lacroix perfume. The last one, you know, I review was a little coquillage, little shell. It's a beautiful also perfume. I got this very gourmand, very gourmand notes of raspberry. This is a very sweet raspberry. And now I got all this bouquet of flowers, super complex bouquet of flowers. And I have a dry down of this perfume, which is super intoxicating with all this delicate, you know, benzoin, amber notes, very delicate and soft vanilla. So let me also describe a little bit more in details all the ingredients. So on the opening notes, you got this very deep, for me it's a very deep raspberry. It's not super sweet, it's a deep raspberry. It's a, you know, a fruity concoction, very fruity concoction, a lot of mix of different exotic fruits. So that's why I'm thinking about an exotic place with this perfume. You know, a beach on the Pacific Ocean. I got the peach, I got the bergamot, I've got the orange, I got the pineapple, but I also got this very deep, dry raspberry, very mature raspberry. It's a very spritz of fruits, very joyful opening notes. And on the middle, you're gonna get this super intense floral bouquet with the iris, the rose, the heliotrope, the orange blossom. I smell a lot the ylang-ylang, the tuberose, you know, super, you know, it's a very intoxicating perfume. So, you know, the heliotrope and the tuberose. But this raspberry on my skin, it's super deep. So right now I get the raspberry, the ylang-ylang, the heliotrope, the tuberose more than the rest. It's a gorgeous perfume, super, you know, I love it. It's a very beautiful, intoxicating perfume. And on the base, you're gonna get this very, you know, very deep, intense notes. So the musk, the patchouli, the vanilla, and the sandalwood. This raspberry is not, it's super intriguing because there's something unique in this raspberry. It's a very, yeah, this perfume, it's a beautiful raspberry with the bouquet of heliotrope, tuberose. It's the first time I'm smelling a raspberry like that into a perfume. Usually it's too sweet or too fruity, but this one, you know, with all these very intoxicating notes in deep and oriental, it gives a very complex raspberry. Oh, I love this perfume. Yeah, I smell brightness. I smell a very crazy party. I know what I smell. I smell a crazy party. I smell a crazy party like you got home next day at probably 6-7 a.m. You're super tired, but you're super happy. You got this crazy party. You met so many different people. Everybody has a big smile. You dance all night with very high heels, and you get tired and your feet are hurting you, but you got home and you just, you know, lie down on this bed and you just saying c'est la vie, c'est la vie, and you're smelling this perfume on your neck, on your beautiful dress. It's a perfect perfume for a night, for a crazy party, when you enjoy life, when you have a very joyful mood, and you come like that with this perfume, and everybody's look at you, and everybody's gonna smell this very intoxicating perfume, and you're gonna be, you know, you're gonna be spreading joy around you, very youthful, joyful, happiness around you. It's a beautiful perfume for me. I smell it crazy nights, crazy party with crazy people. I love this crazy raspberry. I love it. I love beautiful perfume. C'est la vie, Christian Lacroix. So that's it for today. This is a beautiful perfume. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this video. Don't forget to leave a comment also if you love this beautiful perfume, C'est la vie by Christian Lacroix. If you used to wear this perfume, if you continue to buy this perfume, if you like to discover this perfume, don't forget to leave a comment. I see you very soon for another video. Bye.